Hey guys, welcome to the workout. Okay, so I just wanted to share with you something I did yesterday. I went out to my garage gym. It was such a nice day. It was like 80 degrees out, okay, in March here. We're toward the end of spring break here. But I started with ring push-ups, and this is a great chest exercise, okay? So notice on these, I'm not just coming down and then back up. I'm taking 3 seconds to lower myself down, holding 2 seconds at the bottom, and then pushing back up, okay? So right here, I'm going 1, 2, 3, hold, up, okay? So I did 10 reps of that. What I like about the tempos is it's great for strength, okay? I love the strength and the definition that comes from doing tempos. So that's the point of those. The next exercise I went into here is a lateral band step. And I'm doing 3 steps each way. So I'm going 3 one way, then 3 the other way. And I did a total of 12 times. So I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm going, so it's kind of like I'm going to one side 3 times, then the other side 3 times. I'm getting the IT band here, the abductor area on the legs. I like this to prevent injury, okay? And it's great for the glutes too. Now, this is an explosive rear delt. And notice on those ones, I just went heavy and did 5 reps, okay? I just did them as heavy as I could for 5 reps. That is great for speed and explosiveness. Now, I went back to tempos on these bicep curls, and notice how I'm keeping my wrist extended, okay? So I'm taking 4 seconds to lower the weight and then curling it back up. And I'm doing 5 reps, okay? So again, strength and definition with these tempos, which I love. So that was a bicep exercise. Next, I'm going into a tricep exercise. This is an overhead dumbbell extension. I'm taking 4 seconds to lower the dumbbell about even with my head and then just pushing it right back up. Okay, so there's no pause at the bottom. I'm just coming down 4 seconds and then back up. Okay, and that one you're going to feel in your core too. Holding a heavy weight like that for only 6 reps, you're going to have to really keep that core tight. Okay, next, this one is like a step up, but I'm lowering my leg down, my foot to the ground for 4 seconds. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just trying to take 4 seconds to lower down, tap the ground, and come right back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, back up. Okay, and notice how I do struggle a little bit with balance on here. Okay, it is kind of hard. The bench is somewhat soft. It's better to have a hard surface when you're doing this. It's a little bit harder when you're on like a soft surface, like a bench. Okay, because it does throw your balance off a little bit, but at the same time, that's great for working those little stabilizers in the legs and the glutes. Okay, so I did 10 reps on the one side. Now I'm coming over to the other side to do 10 reps. Okay, so I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, back up. And I just want to tap the ground. Like right there, I lost my balance. I'm kind of regaining my some of my strength and balance here as I'm doing these. But you just want to tap the ground as lightly as you can and come back up. Okay. Now we're all at different levels. And so you just go your best, whatever you can do. If you need to start with a lower bench or a lower step, that's fine. The whole idea is try to come down, take that 4 seconds to come down, because that's what's really going to get your glutes firing. Okay. So that was my whole superset. And I actually went through that 3 times. I didn't hit my record button until the last seg because I just didn't even think I was going to record this workout. But I did that whole thing. And then I rested for a little bit, and then I went through again, and then rested, and then went through one more time. Okay, so 3 rounds of that. Now, I wanted to include my stretching at the end here because So often people kind of blow off their stretching. They're not real serious about it. And I just want to stress this to you, how important the stretching is. Okay. It will really increase your quality of your workout. Okay. So at the end, when you're working out, you are shortening those muscles. And at the end, I like to stretch them to lengthen them back out. Okay. So I stretched each hamstring here, and now I'm going into a butterfly stretch here to get the inner thighs and the hips. And the whole key, there's no set time on how long to really hold these stretches. I just get into a stretch and hold it just as long as I can, but making sure that I'm still breathing. Okay. You want to really breathe through your stretches. And if you really get your breathing controlled, you really like you're inhaling and exhaling, you try to go a little further into the stretch every time you exhale. Okay. So every time I'm exhaling, I'm pushing a little further forward. Okay. That's a good technique to be thinking about as you're stretching. Stretching, by the way, really increases the quality of your life. Another huge benefit of stretching is it really reduces the risk of injury, okay? Not just in sports, but in everyday life, in anything you're doing, okay? The more mobile, the more flexible you are, the less likely you're going to get injured. Right here, I am doing a glute stretch. This is one of my favorites, actually. And you can keep that leg straight, the one that is on the ground and bent, if you want. But when you bend it, you just get a little bit greater stretch. But either way is fine. All of these stretches are they're very relaxing, and they don't really take much time at all. It's definitely worth it. The time will just fly by that you stretch because these stretches just feel so good. Now this one is getting my quads. Okay. So I'm just kind of, up on my toes, and I'm trying to push my knees toward the ground. Okay. Now, if you have any knee issues, that one might be, a problem for you. There is another way to stretch your quads that I'll show you at the very end. Right here, I know you can't really quite see it, but I'm stretching my calves. It's almost like I'm in a pike position, almost like a push-up, but kind of more of a V shape. And I'm just pushing one of my heels down to the ground, okay, to get that calf stretched out good. And I'm just taking turns. I just do one calf and then I go over to the other calf. Now, this one is actually stretching the biceps and the wrists, okay, that I'm doing. I'm trying to put my fingertips back toward my body as much as I can. Here's a kind of a seal stretch, okay. I'm trying to keep my hips on the ground and push my upper body up toward the ceiling, trying to get that stretch all through that abdominal wall, okay? And then I just come back, try to push my bottom toward my heels on my knees and let my arms stay stretched out to really stretch out that upper back, okay? So let's see, this one I'm going into a shoulder stretch, okay? So I'm just getting each shoulder, kind of pushing on that elbow. And I'm doing my biceps again. That was kind of a quick one. I just did each bicep there. And let's see, now I am trying to keep my legs straight, my chest up, and I'm putting my hands back behind me, keeping my arms straight as much as I can, leaning back, but still keeping my chest tall, okay? I don't want to let my chest curve in. So that one really gets the front delts, the front part of the shoulder and the chest, okay? And then now I am stretching out the triceps here. And the more you lean to the side, the more you're going to feel it through that, the side, kind of your core area, the oblique area, actually. And this one I'm just doing, I'm sorry, my camera kind of cut off. You can't quite see it, but I just have my legs straight. And I'm just trying to go down and kind of touch my toes. And I don't want a lot of bouncing in these stretches that I do at the end. These are all static stretches, meaning I want to be still when I'm doing them. And again, like I said before, just every time you exhale, you can go just a little bit further down, okay? Now, this next stretch is probably the most important stretch you can do. And I know it can be hard for some people, but you just slowly kind of ease into it, start working on it. And this is like a sumo squat position that I'm in. And I'm trying to keep my chest tall. My feet are out wide, toes slightly turned out. And I'm trying to push my bottom down to the ground while still keeping my chest tall. And my elbows are just on my inner legs there, on the inside of my knees, okay? The longer you can sit in this position, the better off you'll be. I mean, this just opens up the hips. This is something that they do in Eastern countries to stay healthy as they age. And it's really great. Okay, so now this one, I'm stretching that IT band. Okay, so I'm just crossing over with one leg and I'm leaning to the side that the leg is on that is crossed over. Okay, so you'll feel that in that standing leg there, the outside of it. And then this one, I just am stretching out the chest again and that front delt. I'm just grabbing something high and turning away, okay? So I'm just kind of just doing some random stretches here because they just all feel so good, okay? This one is stretching out my back. I'm just holding on to something, really letting my back round out, okay? And you can just go into any kind of stretches that feel good for you, okay? So here is that stretch I was talking about. Another way you can kind of stretch your quads out, okay? You can kind of you're kicking your heel to your bottom. But that's it, guys. Go out, get your workout in, and make it a great day.